After 2 years of major road construction, U.S. Highway 10 through Anoka should be back to normal in the spring. And that's when another huge project on the road will add overpasses in Ramsey. But there's also a third road construction project for Highway 10 coming up. This one is in Coon Rapids. The U.S. 10 corridor in Anoka County is becoming one of the Twin Cities' busiest roads.
There's a lot of traffic volume there.
Approximately 80,000 cars and trucks use this east-west concrete ribbon every day.
The volume of traffic that's on Highway 10 right now is equivalent to what you see on I-94, just north of Maple Grove.
The steady stream of vehicles is why Anoka County and MnDOT are going to add a third lane in both directions on US 10 between Hanson and Round Lake Boulevard in Coon Rapids.
This will make a big difference, not only for public safety, but for throughput, for the environment. Less cars idling, sitting, waiting, and certainly for people's quality of life. Getting back home, not having to sit in that commuting traffic for as long as they have to.
Funding for this future project is being doled out by MnDOT through Corridors of Commerce money.
The money's all in place for our Highway 10 projects.
The tab is going to be $30 million, and construction starts in 2025 or 2026.
It's a competition. People fill out applications for the projects, and then MnDOT divvies those projects out accordingly. And the whole idea is to improve the corridors for commerce, hence the name of the project, and to bring in more economic development and move freight and traffic through the area safer, faster, more efficiently.
Growth has been explosive in the North Metro as traffic has increased. US 10 is becoming another Twin Cities beltway.
Highway 10 is not only a commuter corridor, it's also a tourism corridor. So as far as a beltway, I can definitely see as that corridor continues to expand and evolve and develop, definitely that could turn into something more like another beltway, almost like a 694 through the Twin Cities, that type of thing.
The genesis of the idea to add lane capacity to US 10 has deep roots.
They go back, 2-3 decades when Highway 10 and Anoka and Ramsey and Andover and even Elk River were really starting to grow. It's been a long time coming. I'm really excited to see it. I know the community's excited to see it.
We're thrilled that Highway 10 will be, pardon the pun, but in our rearview mirror here soon, and that we will have a safe corridor that the people of Anoka County can be proud of.
Anoka County was proactive in making a pitch to MnDOT. The county knew they could not get this project done by simply hoping and wishing things would get better.
If we can partner with them and use our local resources, we know these projects will happen. If we step back and say, hey, Highway 10's a MnDOT problem, it's not our problem. It likely will be everybody's problem for decades to come.
The caveat, of course, is this means more road construction on US 10.
There's definitely some construction fatigue. We're seeing that. I think the key part of that and trying to keep it successful and keep that as contained as possible is just clear communication and an understanding of why these projects are taking place. If we can all get to the goal line and see what's at the finish line, we're all going to enjoy it.
Now, when the construction on US 10 and Minnesota 65 is finally finished, traffic will flow much smoother in the North Metro. Joe McPherson from the Anoka County Transportation Department says it will be utopia.